ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say. No one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious.
Great morning! Great morning! Great morning!
I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. So now, 'cause here I come.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
And I'm marching on to the beat I drum.
Get up, get
I'm
up!
not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
Let's go!
It's my spirit.
Hey.
The fire away. 'Cause today won't let the streets in. We are bursting through the barricades.
Great morning, everybody! Don't let them. I know that. Roll it now. Hey! Great morning! It's Monday! Let's go, let's go! Okay. It's the internet. Internet was messing up earlier, but we still gonna keep going. We don't act like the song played all the way, and we ain't gonna let this get us discouraged. All right. So maybe we weren't supposed to have a big wow morning introduction today, because today is a really, really special day. So at least the internet is working enough for me to be able to go live. That's all that matters right now. Man, I am super excited today. Let me see if I can get these lights right. Hold on one second. Because it looks like the lights is just too bright right there. So hold on. I got a lot to say this morning. Got a lot of things I want to say to y'all this morning. The lighting is kind of messed up today. Hold on, all right. Guess we could do it like this. Great morning. I learned this whole song, Reggie, my 2 years starting to sing the words. That's how many times I played it in the past 2 days. Wow. Great. Amazing morning, and thank you guys for the badges. I haven't even started talking, and you guys are putting up badges. I want to say first that it is 4 a.m. in Vegas, and I am up yelling, screaming like it is 7 a.m. on the East Coast. And one thing that I honestly can say that I've learned this weekend is that when you have consistency, everything works. When you have consistency, everything works. I don't care what vision it is, and I want you guys to share this with everybody. I want you to share this with 4 or 5 people. Doris, Mr. Coley, Choli, Mr. C. Hollywood, 60, TT, Trini, I'm moving soon, 8888. I want all y'all to share this live right now. And I want y'all to get as many as people as you know on this call, because I think a lot of people need to hear this. When you are consistent at anything, when you are consistent, everything works. What is your vision? What do you believe in? What are you trying to achieve? What are your future goals? All of those things that you wake up every morning and you fight towards will work. All of those things that you fight for will work. See, most of the times we are putting our energy into somebody else's business and we're working their vision because they're paying us. Yes or yes. But this weekend, while watching my best friend put on an amazing event to where she taught so many people, gave them the knowledge and wisdom that they needed to build their business, gave them the knowledge and wisdom to now believe in themselves even more, showed them what consistency really is. After putting on a major event for however many hours it was for Millionaire School, then getting a couple of hours of rest, everybody who was here in our minds, we tired. But we roll over and we look at our phone and we see Coach Stormy doing her meditation. After she's doing her meditation, then we see her down in the gym and she's working out in the gym. And it just struck and it hit me like lightning would hit the ground or lightning would hit a person. I saw it and I got it. And I said, look at this shit. How do you do this? How do you do this, friend? How do you wake up so early in the morning, but you're so consistent? And it goes to show you this is why she's in the place that she's in. She doesn't let her mind be taken away over what she could be possibly going through. She didn't let the things that were going on around her affect her in her business. I'm talking about when I saw her down in the gym. And if you were watching yesterday, it started out with a little bit of people. And I'm sure everybody who came down in that gym yesterday, they got the same revelation that we all got. It was like, get your ass up and go make it happen. One by one, people started walking in that gym. I looked online and I seen her working out. Her energy of her working out made me get up out of bed, made me put on my gym clothes, and then made me go down there and get the best workout that I needed. And yesterday I was going through a lot yesterday mentally. Y'all didn't know it, but I still got up and I overcame it. And see, that was the thing. That was something that I had to learn on yesterday. There was a lot of women, and I'm thankful for all of them, that actually came up to me and they told me, they say, listen, because of you, we get up every morning. Because of you, you give us hope. Because of you, Reggie, all that you've been doing, you have really been changing our lives. So, Reggie, you can't take a break. You can't get missing, Reggie. We need you, because when we don't see you, we start falling apart. And I listened to them. I listened to them vent, and I recorded it, and I'll play the video. I listened to all of them vent to me, and everything that they said, they had a valid reason for everything that they said. And I'll go ahead and I request some of y'all to go live too. They gave me valid reasons. Chandra, Miss Karen, Disquisite, Latanya, they all gave me valid reasons to how hurt they were. And I didn't even know that I had hurt so many people. But when I came back to let them know how I was feeling and what I was going through and where I was, they said, wow, we needed to hear that. We definitely needed to hear that. We needed to understand that you're human too. Great morning, Kova. Monica, great morning. Thank you for getting on. And they gave their reasoning for how they were feeling. And I said, you know what? Let me tell you how I'm feeling. Let me tell you what I was going through. And let me tell you that if I can't come in with a great mind, if I can't come in with the power to be able to think, if I can't come in being able to understand what God is telling me, great morning, Pooch, great morning, then how am I going to be able to guide and to lead? So sometimes I, as a human being, as a person, I have to step back. I have to become strong. I have to build myself up to be able to stand with so many of you guys. Everybody was talking about the vision board party yesterday, about what they had learned and experienced at the vision board party, all of the fun that they had. Everybody was saying, Marquita, how much they learned from the, I'm talking about, this is what all people were saying. You would think that the vision board party was next week or that they just came from it yesterday, but they were saying how much they had learned and how much fun they had. And every time that I hear that, the only thing that comes to my mind is that I got to outdo myself this time. I got to take it to a whole nother level this time. Consistency will always win. Consistency will always win. You get up early in the morning. You get on your live and you begin to speak. You get up early in the morning and you begin to share your testimony. You get up early in the morning and you put on your presentations. You get up early in the morning and you do your self-development. You get up early in the morning. I can guarantee you with that consistency, you'll be developing yourself into somebody new. You got to get up early in the morning. You got to get up early in the morning, Chandra, thank you. You got to get up early in the morning and begin to tell the universe what it is that you want. It's just so beautiful. Just to look up out of this window at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then you realize how quiet the world is right now. But yet and still, we are on live right now, manifesting the things that we want. I want you guys to type in the box. I want you guys to type in the box this morning, because I am going to challenge each and every one of y'all. I want to challenge each and every one of y'all for the next 10 days. 10 days. I want y'all to type in the box who you want to become in the next 6 months. But you have to show me in the next 10 days you working towards that. I want you to send me pictures, what you are doing, and I want to see the consistency. Who are you becoming in the next 6 months? Y'all, like, this is so deep. It's so deep. Because think about it, we're already 6 months in on the year, and it's already 6 more months to go, right? So with that being said, in this 6 months where we are right now, are you still the same person that you were in January? Are you still the same person that you were in January? That person that was starting off, do you remember? Let's rewind. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. Let's take it all the way back. Let's take it back to January. Remember those New Year resolutions that you said that you were starting out with? Remember that, oh, I'm just going to be cutting people off, and I'm just going to be doing this, and I'm just going to be doing that. Do you remember that person? Do you remember that person that said, well, I'm just going to get healthy? I'm going to start making more money. I'm leaving my job. Are you still in that same place? Or have you become a new person? Or are you in your process of becoming that person? You guys have to get up and fight for who you want to become. Yesterday, when we were working out, I was working out with Miss Teresa. I said that now she's going to be my accountability partner. We're going to get and run on the treadmill for 30 minutes before we start working out. And we're going to work out. We're going to run 30 minutes after we work out. Told her to drink a gallon of water a day while drinking her tea. I want to see her results. We're going to hold each other accountable. That's right. Dr. Dashia Andrews said, I'm not the same. Chandra says, I'm in my process. Thank you so much yesterday, Reggie. Wow, that's deep. No, I'm changing so much. Great morning, y'all. Great morning. Yeah, you can't be the same person. You're running out of time. You're running out of time. Miss VQ, great morning. You are running out of time. Yesterday, I was explaining to the women, I said, I be thinking so deep. I be thinking so deep. When you're in your 20s, you having a good time and, you know, you're living your life. You're living your best life. In your 30s, you start to becoming an adult. But in your 40s, you start sitting back and you start relaxing and start saying, all right, life, what is this for real? What am I doing? Where am I going? What is about to happen? And the only thing that you can really think about in your 40s is that everything that you're doing, and I said this yesterday, everything that you're doing is not for you anymore. You're doing it for somebody else. You're doing it for somebody else, Miss Baker. You're doing it for somebody else when you get up in your 40s and you living your life. Other people are now watching you. While they're watching you in your process, they're learning from you. While they're learning from you, guess what? What are you teaching them? What are you teaching these people? See, you going out buying a brand new home. That home ain't for you. That home is for whoever you about to leave it behind to. Great morning, Yolanda. You wake up early in the morning and you're going shopping and you're doing all of these amazing things. You're doing all of those amazing things to leave those things behind. What are you doing when you get up? What are you doing in your focus? Where are you growing to? You got to get up every morning and fight like Coach Stormy. Do you think it's going to be easy? No, it's not. Are you going to wake up some mornings and you're going to feel like, I don't want to do this? She told me yesterday. She reminded me of myself. She was like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do meditation. I was tired. I was down. I was so tired. I've been standing on my feet, speaking to the audience, graduating the people at Millionaire School, then to get up. And the only thing that I could think of was that it's amazing that she had an accountability partner like Trent. Because Trent got up and Trent was ready to go jump rope. And he was like, come on, let's go. And he said that she just was laying there and she didn't want to get up. And she said, give me a minute. I'm about to take a shower. She got ready and came and made it happen. Accountability partners. How many of you have real accountability partners? People that you can depend on that are going to go and get the job done with you, regardless. No, it's not that you're dependent on them because you need them, But an accountability partner is somebody that you got on your side, somebody that you got next to you. Think about it. I want y'all to think about this, because I think that that is what is missing in some of our success too. Who is our accountability partner? Who is going to beat us up the right way? Who is going to tell us we wrong and not be a yes man? Who is going to be the person that's going to uplift us and hold our hand? Who's that accountability partner that we can call? Who is that accountability partner that is going to be your ride or die? This is what we have to now start to understand. We have to have an accountability partner to go along with our success. Who is your accountability partner? Type their names. I want to see. I want to know. And if you don't have one, get one. Who do you know that's always on their shit? I'm talking about they always own it. You could depend on them to get up and go to work. You could depend on them to go live. You could depend on them to make sure that they're going to go work out. You could depend on them that they're going to be drinking water and not sodas. You could depend on them that they're going to have their products. Your accountability partner. That's right. Okay. Trini say Clifford is her accountability partner. And if y'all want to go live, y'all go ahead. If y'all got something to say, go ahead and hit the live button. I'll go ahead and I'll start accepting some lives at 7:30. Yeah. Great morning. Great morning, Quinetta. Who is your accountability partner? Who's the person that you can truly depend on? Think about it. Think about how further along you'd be if you had that person that was coming to your house, telling you, saying, listen, let's go. It's time to get up. It's time to work out. Because most of us got accountability partners. We in relationships with people, but they ain't really taking us there. You might be with a boyfriend, but he ain't really taking on the responsibility for being your accountability partner. You might have a girlfriend, and she's not even really taking on the responsibility of being your accountability partner. So now you got to start looking elsewhere. Am I saying no, that you can't be with this person? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that at all costs right now, if you're trying to be successful and you know that sometimes you could be slacking and you don't need to be slacking, you need to make sure that you have an accountability partner, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that you can trust, somebody that's going to get the job done. Somebody that's going to get the job done, an accountability partner. Today, make a decision. Make a decision. Make a decision that you're going to be consistent in your business. Make a decision that you're going to have a strong belief that you believe that this business is going to work for you regardless. Because when you make that conviction, when you make that connection with you and your business, whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care if you're selling hair. I don't care if you're a nail tech. I don't care. Everybody starts from the ground. Nobody is just started and thrown out there to the top. Everybody starts from the ground and they build themselves up higher and 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 higher. But it goes with consistency. It goes with belief. Thank you for those badges. It goes with the belief. Yesterday, I was talking to Chandra, and I was talking to, who was that I was talking to? It was Chandra. And I'm not sure who the other person was, if I was just talking to Chandra. And I was telling Chandra, I say, you know what? You know what people get caught up at? And I want y'all to listen to this because this is really deep too. Thank you for the badges. Think about this. Really think about this. I want you to think about this. For every person that is working out, for every person that is believing in the 30-33, for every person that is trying to be fit, for every person that wants that body that you are desiring to have is not going to come overnight. And stop looking for the results and just do the work. See, because when you start going to the gym, you're not doing the work for right now. You're doing the work for later on. You're eating healthy for later on. It is going to happen, but it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to start seeing after the first 30 days, the scale going to start dropping. After the next 60 days, you're going to start feeling, okay, my pants ain't the same. I'm going to need to change my pants. In the next 90 days, you're going to start realizing you got to now curve. In the next 120 days, you're drinking all of your water, you sipping your tea. Then now you're noticing that those little pudges that you used to have under your bra ain't there no more. The little pudges that you used to have under your shirt or your belly, you ain't got those no more. You're going to start realizing your booty going to start lifting up a little bit. You're going to start realizing your thighs getting a little thicker because you are staying consistent in the process. See, some of us do the first 30 days and then be like, okay, well, yeah, I did the 30-33, I'm done. Now let me go back to the food. Let me go back to the old way. I'm not drinking my meal replacement today. I'm not drinking my water today. I'm not drinking no more tea or the gallon of water. I'm not getting on no Hennessy Fitness. I'm not listening to no Reggie talk. I'm not doing none of it. I'm done. I did 30 days. But then you laying down and then you feeling bad inside of yourself because you like, damn, I need to lose this weight. But because you didn't stay consistent, and granted, I understand that consistency is not easy. Consistency ain't easy. And let me tell you something. This is a big plug. This is something I want y'all to understand. All 57 of y'all that is on this live, all 3 of y'all that is over here listening on Facebook, I want you to listen to this. If consistency was easy, there would be so many more successful people. But because staying consistent and doing the same thing over and over, not being forced to do it, nobody beating you up to do it, guess what happens? How do I say this? You let your mind outwork you to keep going. How hard was it for me to get up 4 a.m. in the morning? It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. I had to tell myself, no, you can't go out. No, you can't have those extra drinks. The consistency. Because I could have easily went to the party. I could have easily went to the club and then just show up. But I'm working on it. I'm working on being disciplined. Because I understand if I want to go to my next level, this is something that I have to do. This is something that I have to do. So if I'm realizing it and I'm teaching you guys the same thing, this is where you are lacking. This is what you need to do in order to go to your next level. It's not the money part. It's not because you don't have the money. You have free online services right now to where you can tap millions and millions of people. Stormy said it yesterday. She was like, the world needs a person like her. She's what's missing. And she pointed at me and she said, the world needs you. So I'm pointing to everybody that is on this live. The world needs you. The world needs a you. There is nobody like you. But you have to believe in yourself. In the process of believing in yourself, you have to be consistent, like Coach Stormy. While being consistent, it really blew my mind.
Great morning, sir.
Great morning, great morning, great morning. How you doing?
I am amazing this morning. How are you?
I'm doing awesome and amazing. Listen, we had talks last night, and I want people to hear this because how did you end up here first? How did you end up to Millionaire School? Tell us.
Wow. So it's so amazing because as soon as Coach announced Millionaire School at the Awakening, I was like, I'm going. Right? I'm going. I looked at my account. I'm like, yes, I'm going. And you know, we allow sometimes fear to get in our way. We allow things that we think are more pressing to get in our way. And I registered for Millionaire School. I was wanting it. I was like, nah, I need something else right now. And and I let the first two sessions go by. And I contacted Miss Sheila and I said, Miss Sheila, y'all need me help. What can I do? How can I help? How can I serve? Miss Sheila said, you're not at a place in your life where you need to be serving. You need to be in a room. She's like, no, I know you got a heart to serve you. But you need to be in the room. And I'm like, okay, Miss Sheila, I'll make it happen. I went and popped my trunk in Wynwood. I started selling every piece of tea I had, and I made it happen. It didn't matter. I said, Miss Sheila, how many cars I could put it on? What I got to do? Because she really helped me. She reminded me of what my vision for my life was. She reminded me of where I said I wanted to be. She's like, you forgot? And I said, you know what? No, I didn't forget. However I got to get there, I'm going to get there. Whatever it's going to take, I'm going to get there. And then I made it happen. I just simply made a decision that I needed to be in that room. And I made sure I was in that room.
You have a story, and I didn't know your story fully until yesterday. You sat with me, you told me your story, and I think that it is very, very powerful, so powerful that I want you to speak at the Vision Board Party in December.
Wow, thank you.
But I want you to tell us how many homes have you lived in?
I've lived in 72 foster homes. 72 from the time I was 11 until I aged out.
I want everybody to type in 72. I want everybody to type in 72 because I don't think people heard that. 72. Can y'all please type that in the box? 72. 72. 72. 72. As they are typing 72, how in the hell have you lived in 72 homes? How was that? What was that like?
Wow. It definitely was a journey. It definitely was a journey. Like in the foster care system, especially when you're older going into the foster care system.
How old were you?
There are a lot of people who not in that system. I was 11 when I went to foster care. I was 11. And people are not trying to adopt no 11-year-old, no big kid. People are not trying to really parent you. And a lot of times, if you do something, you get on their nerves, they call your social worker, hey, you need to come get her. She move her to another home. You know, it was a lot of that. And it was a lot of homes that I knew, like, these people just in this thing for the money. Like, everybody who takes in foster kids are not in it to really help kids. And when you're a kid in that situation, it's just like you are an adult. When you could tell somebody not really for you, you could tell somebody not really for you. And I ran away from a lot of those homes. A lot of those homes, they called and said, hey, you need to come get this kid and move them to another home. And from 11 until I aged out, I went through a lot. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of that. It was a lot of just, you're going to feed me 6 crackers and 6 little pieces of cheese and then ask me not to ask you for food again. Like, yeah, this not right. You as a kid, you know what's right. You know, even though you in your little mind, you know, like, this is not how it should be. You just know. And so I moved around a lot from county line to county line, all the way down to Homestead.
Wow. And you've been raped?
Yeah. Yep, I was raped on my way to school. I went to Horace Mann Middle School before my grandmother passed away, right in Miami. And I remember going to cross that bridge. We lived in Larchmont Projects. We used to have to jump the bridge to get to school because the projects was our side, but over the bridge was the nice side by Horace Mann. And Reggie, you know where Horace Mann. I mean, you know. Mm-hmm. And we used to have to jump that bridge. And I remember one day I was running a little late. I didn't walk with my regular crowd of kids to school. And there was some guy there, you know, in his car. And, yeah, snatched me in and raped me. And, I mean, as a kid, you don't understand what's happening to you. You don't know. You know, I thought like I was going to die that day because who knew, you know, what this guy was going to do. And as a little kid, when something like that is happening to you, all you could do is just cry and pray. You know, my grandmother taught me to pray, and all I could do was cry and pray. And it's so crazy. It's so, I'm not going to say crazy. I got to stop saying that. It's so amazing how God will use you to pray for the person who's praying on you. And I just remember I wasn't praying for myself that day. I was praying, God, talk to this man, tell him to stop, not give me a way to escape, but God help him, you know. And I don't know what it was that made him push me out of the car. And I just ran. I just remember running home. My book bag was on the ground. I just remember just running home. But I distinctly remember praying for him, you know, not for myself. And I don't know why. To this day, I still try to figure out why sometimes. I don't know why, but I always find myself praying for the people who pray on me.
Wow. And I'm sure that there's so much more that you've experienced, but of course, we'll save all of that for the vision board party. But I think that one thing people can definitely get prepared and to know and understand is when you get ready to describe those 72 homes. I know that is definitely, that's so unimaginable for me because, I mean, I've moved and I've lived other different places, but I don't think I've lived in 72 places. I don't think that I know what that feels like, you know, and I think that for somebody that's 72 beds, or that's 72 floors, or that's, 72 different apartments, 72 houses, 72 rooms. It's like, I can't even imagine that. That's like probably like the hotel stays that I've stayed in, you know what I'm saying? But it's, and staying in a hotel for too long, you get aggravated by that. Because
you do, no matter how nice it is.
No matter how nice the hotel is, most of the time you be ready to go to your bed. So with you not having a bed, I know that can drive you crazy alone. You know what I mean? When you're not having a real bed, because I've lived out of my bags in somebody's house before. And it was one of the most miserable experiences. I'm talking about where you don't have a closet, you don't have your free space, and you're living in a little room. The room that I was staying in was probably about the size of this living room for where this couch is to this couch. And it was like going in that room every day, and then now I got to go inside of my bags, this plastic bag where all of my stuff is at. That was one of the most miserable things that I've ever experienced. But staying in 72 homes, I mean, that's something totally crazy. But we got a chance to talk yesterday, and you know, you were saying some things about me, and some of those things that you were saying about me, I didn't even know. I didn't know, because I always tell people, sometimes we as a person, we're always looking from the outside. But people, well, I'm inside of myself, so I don't see sometimes what you guys can see. Explain a little bit what you had to say about me yesterday.
Like, one of the things I've always felt about you, Reggie, is that you've always been authentic. You've always been someone who wanted to help other people. Like, I'm from Miami, so if people not from Miami, they might not be as familiar with you. But I remember the book bag giveaways. I remember the things that you did for that community. Like, I remember when you know, even in the music industry, a lot of different things that you put on and you did for Miami. Like, I remember that, because I remember being one of those kids in the foster home. If you didn't go to Reggie's book bag giveaway, you might not have no book bag this year for school, because they're not taking you to buy you no book bag. You know what I mean? And so I remember the impact that you had. And a lot of times as leaders, we don't understand the impact that you have on people, the people that you don't even know are watching. And so you might not have known, you know, the impact that you had at the vision board party. Just things like, so much of my life I look at now and I'm like, man, I started manifesting this at Reggie's vision board party.
What did you manifest?
Wow. So lots of things. If you guys follow me, you know, I put, when I did my vision board in Reggie's party, I went home and I finished that vision board. And I made my meditation space one of the pillows I got from the vision board party, my vision board, some other little things that meant a lot to me. And I was praying, you know, I was manifesting, like, okay, I need to get a car, because my car was totaled in the beginning of the pandemic. I didn't have a car the whole pandemic. I said, you know what, I want a car by January. I was able to buy that car December 26th, bought the car, even before the deadline, you know, before the date I set. I wanted to buy my son a car. His birthday's June 30th. In a couple of days, I was able to buy him a car in March, way before. You know, I was manifesting a new home. I wanted to move, and I didn't know that I wanted to move outside of the city, but I wanted to move. I closed on my house in less than a week. And like, all of those things, I just began to, like, I really began to see it. Like, I saw it in my mind's eye when we started meditating in October with Coach Stormy. But the vision board party made me really, really write it down and see it. And I just was like, when I left there, I treat that board. Let me tell you something. When the movers came to pack up my stuff, and I was like, I don't care what y'all break. You better not bend this board, break this board, touch this board. It was the very last thing I let them put in the truck, because that's how important it is to me. And then even after it left, I was like, I should have kept that with me. What was I thinking?
Right.
But it was already gone. But thank God that I have it as my screensaver on my phone. I have it as my screensaver because I want to see it and I want to remind myself every day. But it was because of you, how you came in there, you authentically shared. Somebody tried to disrupt your energy. You ain't let it disrupt your energy. I said, oh, Reggie, get him out. It's all right. You came in there, and it was amazing, from the dancers, from everything that you did for us. right? You did that to help other people be able to see their vision.
Wow.
And I don't know how like impactful you realize that is. Like, you are a leader. Like, people, it's 4 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas. We probably went to bed like 1 o'clock.
Right.
Right. People are up. People are up. And I see some of these names who was up with us last night. People are up because that's the impact that you have in their lives. And it's not that people just up because, oh, I just want to go watch Reggie. No, it's because Reggie's speaking a lot of truth. Reggie, you got so many people singing that darn song from, I said, I thought I was the only one who liked the song. People thought I was crazy. Some of you like the white people song. Yes, I love this song. I love this song.
Yes, this is me.
Listen, you have people like when you walked into the room on Friday night and you just was like, good morning. It was 9 o'clock at night and everybody went crazy because of the impact that you have made in people's life. And like I was telling them yesterday, y'all got to pray for your leaders. You have to pray for those who you see are leaders in your life, because just like Reggie said, he told us the things from his perspective. And we didn't see it that way because we're on the outside.
What did you see? Tell them how y'all felt.
Yeah, we just felt like, well, dang, what happened to Reggie? Like, we know life ain't easy, right? But you just left us. You just left. You just abandoned us. You know, you just left. And
no, tell them how y'all told me.
Yeah, but we was like, you just left. Like, how you gonna leave us? Like, so many people was lost. This person over here going to YouTube trying to find stuff now, and this person over here going to this page, and it was like one day you just woke up and it's like, wait, where Reggie at? What happened? And you almost feel like a child who got left in the grocery store by their parents. Wow. Like, how could you forget us? How could you go and let life, put you in a place where you leave us? But the way you explained it was so powerful, because we gotta understand, like, we think that our leaders just got it all together because they help us. But that help is reciprocal. You gotta pray. It's just like in the church, they tell you gotta pray for the pastor. You need to pray for the pastor more than you pray for anybody else. You gotta pray for your leaders. And so you really, to me, yesterday it was like, dang, Daisha, you over here thinking like, Reggie just left and Reggie dealing with stuff. You need to be praying. You need to be praying for him. You need to be praying for his strength. You need to be praying for his peace. You need to be praying that whoever is praying against him, whatever it is, because everybody ain't happy that you impacting lives the way that you impacting lives. Everybody not happy that, you are as who you are in Coach Stormy's life. Like, everybody not happy. They might smile but everybody not always happy for that. And so we as the people who get so much from you have to begin to give you more. And if we can't give you more physically and in person, we need to be able to pray for you more. We really do, because you need that. Like, you need that. And yesterday you made it very clear, like, nobody abandoned y'all. Y'all don't understand what I'm going through. And so I was happy for the opportunity to just be able to even share with you how we felt, and that you were able to hear how other people felt, because I think sometimes you need that. We got to give you your roses while you're here.
Wow. And I really appreciated y'all being honest with me, because y'all could have felt like that and never said nothing. And I think that was the most important part when y'all did pull me to the side. And that's what I love about people who are authentic and people who are real. Like, don't sugarcoat shit when it comes down to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bougie type of person to where you can't have a conversation with me or whatever. If you feel some kind of way, let me know. I'd rather for you to be transparent with me and let me know. And I was like, yeah, I sat and I listened. I didn't go back and forth with y'all. Like, they went in on me yesterday. And I got it on film, and I'm a display it so the world can see it. And then I gave them why I moved the way that I moved. Mm-hmm. And y'all don't understand. Although I feel like at that moment in time, God separated me for a reason. Mm-hmm. I was able to learn so much more that I can come back and now give. That's why I'm doing the cryptocurrency class on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, well, maybe the class might be too much for the people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this, but it's like sometimes people got to sacrifice stuff. I sacrifice not being on live. I sacrifice being with my dad, going back and forth, dealing with his situation, dealing with other situations, dealing with this, dealing with that, and then still learn this whole new thing to bring it back to teach y'all, like everything that I went through. What I'm teaching right now, there's nobody doing that. These people are holding this shit in like a secret. There's a lot of people that are doing it by themselves and they want to just pop out and be millionaires. But it's like, no, bro, like, how can I help my people? How can I help them to make the average person go up and rise with me? That's all I'm about. Like, if you know me truly, you know that I want everybody on my team to win. I want everybody to win because all my life, I've been surrounded around hustlers and go-getters. Me and Stormy, hustlers and go-getters. I had some guy friends. All of us were hustlers and go-getters. Some of them are dead. They're not even here. They're not even living. You know what I'm saying? And God bless their souls. We were never jealous of each other. We always wanted each other to win. You understand? We all had all our different personalities. Stormy had her personality. Stormy had her style. I had my style. And it was other girls that were with us and other guys that were with us. But it was just like we always wanted each other to win. So I still have that energy inside of me now when I'm talking to all of y'all, when I'm around y'all, when I'm doing my lives. It's like I don't want to be the only millionaire in the room. I don't want to be the only six-figure in the room. I want to give you guys the game, but I do have this thing to where I'm not bringing y'all nothing back if I don't know it works. And see, I know now what I'm doing works. I know what I'm doing works. And then look, this is what I saw. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it because I'm on the phone with you, but it won't let me show a video. But I want y'all to understand that, everything that I do is intentional. Everything that I do is to see others who are going to gravitate to it, who's going to win with it. Like, I just love to see people win. I love to, because granted, I don't got to talk to nobody. I don't have to.
That's true.
I don't have to talk to nobody. But it's like, if I see something inside of you, I've told you. If I see something in you, I've told you. Some people not even on my team, like you're not even on my team, and I tell them, I'll be like, man, listen, y'all need to go executive. Y'all need to go director. Y'all need to start back putting that energy out there. When you let your team see you grow, they be excited.
Yep.
Some of the reasons why y'all teams are not growing is because y'all are not hitting the next level. It's a ripple effect. When you hit that next level, somebody is watching you and they saying, I'm gonna do it too. Yep. I'm gonna do it too. So if you've been sitting at director and you never hit Rising Star, challenge yourself. Get consistent. Go Rising Star. And if you've been sitting at regional for a long time, it's time for you to go national. If you've been sitting at, Rising Star for the longest, it's time for you to hit executive. Feel good about yourself.
Yep.
Feel good about yourself. Feel good about your growth. Feel good about everything that you are doing. Put that energy out there. And then also, you got to learn to invest into yourself too. Everybody who came to Millionaire School, I'm looking at them, I'm saying like, damn, man, these people got it. They understand that knowledge is power. The things that y'all learned in that class, like it was one thing. It was two things that stood out to me. Other people's stages, This is
Yes.
this is where my mind is at. Hold on, watch this. Like people probably thought I wasn't paying attention because I was in and out, but I got this little thing that I do to where I know how to pick up the pieces that I need, and boom, I got it. I picked up consistency this week. I picked up other people's stages, and I picked up $500 an hour.
Yep. Absolutely.
$500 an hour. See, because I've been thinking $200 a day.
Wow.
I've been teaching that.
Wow.
I've been teaching everybody $200 a day. If you've been following me, I've been telling people $200 a day. So now a shift is about to happen mentally with me. Some people ain't gonna get it. Some people gonna stay where they at.
Yep.
They're gonna stay still not even reaching the goal of $200 a day. Now I'm thinking $500 an hour. I got work to do.
Wow.
I got work to do.
Wow.
I got a lot of work to do. So that's where my mentality is at. That's where my mental is at. And the $500 an hour is going to come with my consistency. The $500 an hour is going to come with my consistency. See, we have to realize that everything that is big was once small. $200 an hour, $300 an hour, $500 an hour. So I want to thank you for getting on this morning. Thank you so much. I definitely will see you at the Vision Board Party in December. I love you. Thank you.
I love you. Thank you for having me, Reggie. You have an amazing day.
All right, get off. Bye, get off. She's about to make everybody cry and shit. But a lot of people are asking me, why you talking about the Vision Board Party now? Because I know how Black people are. Black people like to do things at the last minute. And when you do things at the last minute, it's a rush. You spend more money versus booking you a room right now for cheap. Booking your flight right now for cheap. I'm teaching y'all something in the process. Booking your flight now. Booking your room now. Buying your tickets now. And then you also getting VIP. Because once I start announcing all the celebrities, it's going to be a wrap. Y'all going to be mad because the ticket's going to go up. The ticket's going to be high. And then if you don't make it there, then that's your problem. You'll be watching it. You'll be watching pieces of it on live because I ain't going to let everybody go live. But here's what I found online this morning. Where is it? Hold on one second. Let me see. It's in this phone. I want to show y'all something real quick. I got to see y'all later, MGC bosses. Come over to Reginald Saunders page. I got to show them something. Let me hang up this. Okay. Let me show you this, what I discovered today. Look at this. Look what I found online today, this morning. Can y'all see that? Hold on. I don't know if there you go. Wait, some of y'all probably can't see it. Well, anyway, it says, there will be a time when the people who doubted you and crypto, doubted you and crypto. Okay, so it says, there will be a time when the people who doubted you and crypto will be asking you how to invest. Hey, Sheila! Love when I see Sheila on. People will be asking you. This is why it's very important that you learn this shit now. Okay? I'm thinking that I'm going to do a sale today or tomorrow. I will do a sale because I want everybody to get this. I want everybody to be in that class and listening to everything I have to say. It's not just Doge. That's what I don't need y'all to stop saying. If that's the only cryptocurrency y'all know, you don't know nothing. It's not just Doge and Bitcoin. It's not. It's bigger than this. That's what I'm telling you. That's why you need to be in the class. You still can do your TLC. Still can do your TLC. This ain't taking you away from TLC. It's more. What is XRT? It's XRP. So listen, I'm gonna do a class, and y'all need to be on this. I'm gonna teach y'all how to get started. I'm gonna teach y'all how to look for the stuff. I'm gonna teach y'all how to learn this stuff. All you need to do is come on with a pen and a paper, ready to learn. Ready to learn. Let's go. Coach Stormy is doing meditation. We gotta go. Peace. I love y'all. See you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned to my page. A lot of amazing things are about to drop today on my page. I love y'all. Peace. Bye.